Hey everyone, welcome back to Digital 6 Cover. Appreciate you showing up. I am on the way to pick up my new baby. Finally, after months and months of waiting. The doctor called me and said that my baby has arrived. So, with that said, let's go. I got a nice little blanket. Little baby blanket. Let's go see. Hey guys, welcome back to Digital 6 Cover. Appreciate you showing up. Today's video is about suppressors, picking up a suppressor, how easy, how difficult it was, all that kind of stuff. So the most difficult thing right now, for depending on which one you're trying to get, is availability of getting a suppressor. Still waiting on two to even show up so that the paperwork can get started so that you can do the waiting process, or put in jail, as they call it. So, depending on where you get a suppressor, you may or may not get conjugal visits with the suppressor during the time period of your waiting period, waiting for ATF to send back the tax stamp, the $200 tax stamp. So in order to get something like this, you're gonna have to pay for the cost of the suppressor, and you're gonna have to pay the additional $200 for the tax stamp. It's a one-time purchase of the tax stamp, so it's not like you have to do it every year. It doesn't, keep circulating as of right now. So, how this worked is, I was lucky enough to, thanks to X-Ring, to help me out and get a suppressor to the location. Assurance Arms is what I used, and then I could start the process. So right here is the box of the Ultra 7 Thunder Beast. It is in 30, so I'm able to shoot 6.5 with it, 308, and obviously down smaller calibers as well, but less noise reduction. So the Ultra 7. How the system works is you basically got to fill out a Form 4 by ATF. So I'll keep this way over here so you can't steal my information. And you fill out the paperwork, get that all done, and you will need to get your fingerprints taken. And this is an empty sheet, so I can show you how that works. But all your fingerprints will be in here, as well as your information and who did the fingerprints for you, that kind of stuff. So you have to do 2 copies of that. You'll have to get 2 pictures. Now the pictures, let me show you my ugly mug, need to be passport photos of your ugly mug, or at least my ugly mug, and they need to be on, basically 2 are going to the ATF and 1 is going to the local sheriff. So there is that. So you'll have to get enough photos for that to be done as well. You'll attach everything, and then 6 months. So this is probably what you guys are interested in. It took me 6 months. So if I go back through the forms that I filled out, I applied for it on 3/12/2020, and I received it on September 2nd, or I should say I got approved on September 2nd, and then time frame to get it to me. And this actually goes to the place that you're waiting for it, where it's in jail at. So Assurance Arms in North Carolina is what I use. So they get the information back. They give you a phone call, say, your baby has arrived and has been delivered. And you're going to get a tax stamp. Now this isn't an actual stamp. It says, it has some writing on it of what the serial, I don't know if it's a serial number, but some numbers on there, and then the date, 9/2/2020. You will get this information back, and it'll look like this. It'll be on an orange sheet. It'll have your name on it. It'll have the information, and it will also have your picture of your ugly mug on there as well, along with the form that you had filled out. So 2 go to ATF. The one that comes back is this one with this form on here, and then your sheriff has the other one. So you got 2 going to ATF and 1 to your local sheriff. Now there may be some differences within jurisdictions and what state you're in, but for the most part it's ATF, so it's a federal thing. Most of this information should be pretty spot on. If not, put it down below so you can help educate people as well. That's one of the reasons for the channel, is try to help people out, give them information. And you go to the store, and now you have your suppressor. So some of the things is I got to shoot it, I got to take it home. Now it's yours. It's like having a firearm, basically. This is yours. You need to keep, just like a firearm, you need to keep track of this thing. Almost more, I wouldn't say more than, but just as much as a firearm. So it is serialized, it is to your name, all that kind of fun stuff. But it has made it. So if you have any other questions, leave them down below. Hopefully I can comment and give you some good information. But for the most part, I was pretty impressed. A lot of people are afraid to do it. They're like, you know, one of the things is, well, the ATF can come to your house and la la la. The ATF could come to your house if they wanted to come to your house anyways, right? For the most part. And the other thing is I don't want to spend $200 on a tax stamp. Now, $200, this was designed a long time ago. $200 was a lot of money. So for them keeping it $200 and not trying to figure out some way to make it $2,000 and keep people from buying suppressors. And that's originally what it was. It was $200 back in the day. Nobody really wanted to waste $200 on buying a stamp. But $200 now is a lot cheaper than it was back in the day. So it is still $200. So, but $200, at least it's not $2,000. And having the ability to shoot suppressed, for me, is a bonus. So that's it. There's a lot of stuff we could keep going on about, but for the most part, meat and potatoes is right now, as of September, or it was May back then, January, February, March. No, it's March. Send it out right at about 6 months to the day. So hopefully you guys take the information. Think about getting a suppressor. The tough part right now is finding a suppressor. Getting one is definitely possible and doable depending on what company you're looking for, but if you're looking for that certain one, it may be tough. So if you find one, jump on it and get the process started. See you guys, take care, have a great day. See you in the next one. Yeah, baby.